Hello, my name is Krista, and these are the two websites that I've chosen to review this week. This first one, BioLex Music, it's a website for services provided for weddings and events, and they make a really good example of using web standards to their advantage and conventions as well. Just by taking a quick look at this, you can see that the layout is very nice. This is a well-constructed layout. Also, the color scheme is inviting and appropriate. There are clear intentions as far as what this website is about just by looking at these images that are coming across the screen. The content is appropriate. If you look at the navigation, you can see that there is a breadcrumb trail, which lets you know exactly where you're at and where you can go from there. Um, Small things like, the logo is in the upper left-hand corner, and it also links back to the home page, which is nice. And, there's a copyright here at the bottom. You can't probably see it. I think it's cut off, but it's right there. And then another thing that shows this website following web standards is that it's responsive. It translates really well across all screens. You can see it here for like a tablet, and then we go into the mobile view. Now, the one thing I did notice with the mobile view is that the social media buttons disappear. Once we get to tablet size, see them right there? You can see them crop up, but then we make it smaller and they disappear. So that's something that they probably should fix sooner rather than later. But other than that, this website is a great example. Checking out Guy Barzilay Artists, this website is filled with all kinds of confusion. The layout itself, it's left justified for no apparent reason. And it might be helpful to include some relevant content to the right because you can just see this whole area right here is missing, and this doesn't even capture all of it. I've got some of it cut off from the site itself, so there's just this big white spot over here with nothing going on. The layout itself is confusing. There's no contrast, no real color scheme. As you can see, the navigation is over here on the right, and it's very confusing. There's no breadcrumb trail. In fact, I don't even know what I just clicked on to get to where I'm at right now. But what's even more confusing is that all of these options right here are all listed over here. So I don't understand any of that whatsoever. More importantly, there's no home page. You don't see home listed anywhere over here. So that makes it even more confusing. I guess I'll click on maybe the logo. Will this get me back? Okay, I guess maybe this is the home page. So that's good that the logo links back there. Another thing is that their social media buttons aren't buttons, but rather links that they have included within the navigation. Now, I guess it's okay to use these as links. I would recommend that you don't, but if you're going to, I would certainly place them somewhere else on the page in a more appropriate place. Also, one thing that I noticed is with their slideshow, usually you have the option to advance. With this though, you don't. You can only make it bigger, which I really don't understand why it's set up that way. And then finally, most importantly, this website is completely unresponsive. You would not be able to view it on a tablet or a mobile device. We start getting down to tablet size and the navigation gets completely cut off. You go even further to mobile and this is what you get. So this is a really good example of a website that does not follow web standards or conventions. Thank you very much.